a distant view of 9/11. www.jswami.info. One view of that particular issue. But anyway, there's lots of different ways to see it. One way or another, we want to see Krishna.
Just a short comment. You mentioned that our sense is imperfect. That's very true. Actually, it's well recognized, and there is a name for it in science. It's called logical positivism.
Logical positivism.
Yes, but on the other hand, this is only one side of the story. The other side of the story is this. It's called subjectivism. In this, in quantum physics, for example, it asks, is there anything in the universe, not just this world, that is worth bothering about? Is there anything that we should concern ourselves with? The answer is, after a lot of mathematics, the answer is yes, there is. It has nothing to do with matter or materials. It is how we relate to each other and how we relate to the divine. Now again, I mean, the scientists, we can expect...
It doesn't sound like the standard Copenhagen formulation.
Exactly, yes, exactly, yes. But actually what it says is very interesting, because it says that it is the will of the superconscious and to which our individual consciousnesses are linked. Now this again is very interesting, because if you look at the final conclusion of Vedanta Sutra, it says we all occupy the same continuum of consciousness. The actual amount of consciousness each one has depends on the complexity of his biological architecture. So I think when you see it from this point of view, I think this makes a lot of sense. But the thing is that logical positivism and subjectivism is at two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, they have so many different philosophical ideas, subjectivism and logical positivism, and so many isms. Ultimately, when we understand Krishna, yasmin vigate sarvameva vigate, we don't understand everything. All the philosophical contradictions are resolved with the lotus feet of Krishna. Something else. Oh, we're out of time, aren't we?
Yes.
Mark, you were explaining that this moon theory, it's too hard to believe, or because no one here in this room has seen it, so it's hard for us to accept it. But on the other hand, no one's really seen a man with a lion head jumping out of a pillar with so many hands.
Therefore, if you're going to rely on your sense perception, you're not going to see very much. You're not going to see, we're not going to undertake a scientific expedition and see if we can detect evidence of Lord Nishingadev. We're not going to dig up old historical accounts from pillars or something to find out whether Lord Nishingadev killed Hiranyakashipu. We're not going to undertake some material method. That's not our method of getting knowledge. They're not going to accept it because it doesn't, under their method, there's no evidence for it. For them, there has to be sensory data. No sensory data, we don't believe it. Our method's not like that. We're not depending on sensory data. We're depending on Shastra, Shabda Dhamma. Our method of getting knowledge is by transcendental sound. So we don't need to go through all of this data processing, data gathering, data processing, and then data miscalculation to arrive at the wrong understanding about what life is. We don't take that method, we just take it from transcendental sound.
You said in the beginning that the higher planetary system is not for those with intelligence, is childish.
Those who are childish, yeah, the upper planets are for those who are childish.
So, one question just about curiosity.
Loud, please.
Sorry?
Loud.
I was wondering, because in the higher planetary system, the devas have got a different human avatar with many verses, millions of verses.
Yeah, that's not what people go to the heavenly planets for. No, it's not because they want more volumes of Srimad Bhagavatam. I have something else in mind. But anyway, therefore Rupa Goswami advises us against collecting too much. Otherwise, you want to collect too many books, you have to go to the heavenly planets to get all those volumes of Srimad Bhagavatam. So better to read the volumes that we have, become Krishna conscious, and go back to Godhead. Last question.
We, by our nature, we are servants
Mm.
of Krishna.
Mm.
And practically, we have to give him our service.
Mm.
Not just to ask something.
Not just.
Ask something. Krishna, give me that, but offer him something.
Mm.
Krishna, what can I do to you? But we do not offer it. Mainly, we ask him to help us, to give us strength, his drive, or we can do these things together, ask him and give him something, because it's quite hard to give to Krishna something.
That you can ask, please let me serve you. That's the bona fide request. I don't want to ask for money, I don't want to ask for followers, I don't want to ask for a beautiful life. But this I can ask, please let me serve you.
But to serve you have to be more strong.
That we can ask, please give me strength to serve you, please give me intelligence to serve you. To serve you, that's all. Thank you all very much.
Holiness Jai Swami Ki.
Jai.